Hey guys, so I'm back with a new video, and this video is going to be my new watercolor speed paint video, and this time it is called Listen to the Voice of Your Heart. So let's get started. So with this artwork I made a few choices, one of them being that I wasn't gonna use an A4 paper for this artwork. The reason being that this artwork is a mock-up or like a practice drawing, because I want to explore this concept a bit more, and I also wanted to test out the color scheme and everything that was going on in my head. So yeah, and also I am using a different paper for this artwork, and it is the CANSON Montwall paper. It is a fine grain paper and it has a thickness of 300 GSM, which means it is fairly thick, which I love, to be honest. It handles watercolor really well, which I really like. So yeah, and another choice that I made was to color the shadows of the skin, not with brown but with different colors such as purple and pinks and yellows, etc. The reason being that I wanted to depict different moods of human emotions. As they say, a chameleon changes its colors on the based on the situation. So that was kind of what was going on in my head, if I explained that correctly. So yeah. So I laid down a base coat with my skin tone and a few shadows, only a few and not the rest of the shadows. And I made the shadows further darker by using purple, blue, green, and the light areas, or the whites that you're seeing, I added a bit of yellow to them. No particular reason, I just think it suited the concept, or maybe the colors that were going on, with the purple being in the shadows and the yellow being in the lighter areas. So they're kind of like contrasting colors. So yeah, I really like that, and I had a fun time doing this drawing. I really liked the way everything went out. There were a few bits that weren't as smooth, but eventually it just all came together. And another reason why I wanted the skin to be colorful was to play a bit more with colors, because I admit I'm not the best person when it comes to choosing colors. I mean, I have been playing around with colors for 3 years now, but I still haven't gained a lot of knowledge, so I feel that I need to practice a bit more. And yeah, and I also used a bit of a green for the shadows. No particular reason, I just wanted to, and it worked out, and I was really scared about that, so I'm really happy that it worked out in the end. So yeah, and another thing with this drawing was that I did the outlines after I laid down my skin tone and the base layer of the hair. I just wanted to, because I didn't want to be under the pressure of not coloring outside the lines, which is something I've been trying to incorporate in my drawings, a sort of a illustrative rough look for the drawings. So that's why you might have also noticed that I did not completely blend the colors of the skin. And yeah, and as for the concept of this drawing, as I said, it is called Listen to the Voice of Your Heart. It has a fairly simple concept of being calm while making our decisions and not panicking. You know how we are in a situation, in a stressful situation, and we panic because nothing is working out the way we want it to. And that's the thing with life. Not everything is gonna work out the way we plan it. So yeah, and this drawing took about 3 hours to complete. So yeah, and It is actually one of those 2 a.m. ideas that came to my head when I wasn't able to fall asleep. So I had this image cross my mind, and the reason she is not wearing any clothes is because she's a concept. And I'm gonna put it out here right now. This analogy is not exactly mine. I heard someone else, and I really agreed with that. So that's why I'm saying it. That she is a concept, and she is a personification of an idea in my head. Giving her clothes would mean giving her a personality, which I think is not correct, because that could make her a character existing in this universe. So yeah, that was the reason why I did not do that. I did not give her any clothes. And I also wrote a little blurb explaining this artwork, and I wrote, "We panic and make mistakes, not realizing the biggest mistake we make is not listening to the voice of our heart." So basically, what we should do is stay calm in situations and follow what our heart says. And you will also notice that a big chunk of the hair was cut out, or almost the whole hair was cut out in terms of coloring, because I wasn't confident if it was gonna work out, but it worked out in the end, eventually. And I also used color pencils with this drawing, mostly for the headphones, because the shading wasn't turning out the way I wanted it to look in the final drawing. So yeah, I use color pencils, and the gradient goes from blue to red. And yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. That's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.